Okay, hello everyone. So today in my video I'm going to show altitudes of a triangle. What I'm going to show? Altitudes of a triangle means how to construct altitude in a triangle. Triangle, three-sided figure. Altitude is nothing but a height. Altitude is nothing but a height means in a triangle you can draw three altitudes. Okay, you can draw three altitudes in a triangle. So altitudes of a triangle is nothing but a height, and height we can draw when we are able to construct the perpendicular bisector when the point is outside the segment. How to construct the perpendicular when the point is outside the segment? You have, or you can see in my one of the previous video. So what we are going to learn? Altitudes of a triangle. Altitudes is nothing but a height. Altitude is nothing but a height. In a triangle we can draw three altitudes. Altitudes, height. The meaning of altitude is what? Height. Now we have to learn altitude of a triangle. So it is very important to draw triangle. So first I am going to draw the triangle. Acute angle triangle you can take, or obtuse angle triangle, whatever you want you can take it. I am constructing acute angle triangle. I am constructing acute angle triangle. Acute angle triangle, all the angles are less than 90 degree. All three angles are less than 90 degree. And I will give the name also. Suppose the name of the triangle is here A, here B, and here C. Now what I have told, already I have told you, altitude is nothing but a height. Altitude is nothing but a height, and for the height it is very important to construct perpendicular bisector. Now I am going to construct the perpendicular bisector of BC. I am going to construct the perpendicular bisector of BC. For BC, point A is outside. For segment BC, point A is outside, and I'll have to construct the altitude from point A on BC. What I'll have to do? I'll have to construct the perpendicular bisector from point A on BC. Okay, then how we are going to construct? Okay, now I have already shown in my one of the video. You just go through how to construct. So what you are going to do? I am constructing here perpendicular bisector of BC from point A. So I will keep the still point of the compass on A. I will take the suitable distance and I will draw the arc. I will take the suitable distance and I will draw the arc on this segment. So here take suitable distance and we'll draw the arc. Here we will draw one arc. Okay, and for the another arc you can see that it is not coming on exactly the segment. It is not coming on exactly the segment. So what we will do? We'll draw the arc, and with the help of the ruler, we'll extend the segment with the dotted line. Will extend the segment with the dotted line. Okay, I will show again. Put it on point A, suitable distance, draw the arc one side on the segment and draw the another on the another side. Okay, it is not exactly on the segment. So what we did, we have extended with the dotted line. Okay, now I will put the still point of the compass on this first point. Okay, I will put the still point of the compass on first point, and I will take the distance equal to more than half. Now this is the one segment. From this point to this point, one segment is there. So more than half I will take, and I will draw the arc down. Okay, same distance we'll put it here on second point and will intersect the previous arc. After that we'll join A and this intersecting arc. So this is nothing but a altitude from point A. Altitude from point A on BC. Okay, we have constructed altitude. Altitude is nothing but a height. Altitude from point A on BC. Now we'll draw the perpendicular from point C. We'll draw the perpendicular from point C on AB. Now C is outside. Same procedure. We'll keep the still point of the compass on C. We'll take the suitable distance and we'll draw the arc on the side. On AB we'll draw the arc. Now again same problem is here, so we will draw the arc and we'll extend this side again with the dotted line. We'll extend this side again with the dotted line. Now you can see that this here the mark, here the point where the segment is intersecting, and this is the one point. For BA this is the one point and this one is the another point on the side. Now I will put the still point of the compass again on point, this point, and I'll take the distance more than half, draw the arc outside. Same distance I'll keep and put it on this point, and I'll intersect the previous arc. Means point is outside, here the point is outside, and we are constructing bisector, perpendicular bisector of AB, then the point is outside. Now we'll join this intersecting point and C. We'll join intersecting point and point C. So this is nothing but a altitude. Okay, this point C and this is nothing but a altitude from point C on AB. From point C on AB. We have to be very careful while joining the point. You can see that. Now we have finished with A, we have finished with C. Now the remaining is B. Again the B is outside for side AC. For side AC. So we'll keep the still point of the compass on B. Okay, we'll draw the arc, suitable arc on the side. This is the one arc and the another arc this side. Here we don't have to extend any because it is easily fit on this. Okay, so this is the one point and this one is the another point. Suitable distance, okay, where you can intersect or you can draw the arc on the segment. Now we'll put the still point of the compass on one point, take the distance more than half and draw the arc out. Same distance we'll put it on another point and we will intersect. Now this point we are going to join with point B. This intersecting we are going to join with point B. So this is the altitude from point B on AC. Altitude from point B on AC. Now I'll give the name AMNP. So you can see that AM is an altitude on BC. BN is an altitude on AC. CP is an altitude on AB. Now three altitudes I can draw, and this three altitude passing from one point. So how are the altitudes? Altitudes are concurrence. Altitudes are concurrence. And what do we call when the altitude intersect the point of concurrence? So this is the point of concurrence. This point of concurrence is called orthocenter. Is called orthocenter. So when three altitudes of a triangle meet at one point, that point is called orthocenter. What do we call orthocenter? It's for altitude. It is the case of altitude. The point of concurrence is called the orthocenter of the triangle. It is denoted by letter O. The orthocenter of right angle triangle is the vertex of the right angle. This is very important. If the triangle is right angle triangle, where you can see the orthocenter. Now suppose this is a right angle triangle. Suppose this is a right angle triangle A, B, C. So this is point B is the orthocenter. The case of right angle triangle. Case of right angle triangle at B, orthocenter will be there. The orthocenter of an obtuse angle triangle. If the angle is more than 90 degree, that time The orthocenter will be exterior, means it is outside, somewhere you will get the outside. When the triangle is obtuse angle triangle, when the obtuse angle triangle is there, orthocenter will be exterior. And the orthocenter of an acute angle triangle is in the interior of the triangle, that you can see that interior, inside of the triangle. Okay, so this is about orthocenter. Orthocenter is nothing but a point of concurrence where the three altitudes of a triangle meet. Thank you.